We'll start off the afternoon sessions with Cam Ball from Arkansas. He's a native of this area. His house is maybe 20 minutes from here, so he's back in his home area. How does it feel to be back home representing Arkansas?
Oh, man, I'm blessed, First of all, I want to give all the glory to God, man, and rest in peace to my father, the one and only Iceman. Passed away about a month ago, and he told me how he doesn't care how he gets here, whether he be pushed in a wheelchair or drugged here. He just wants to be here, and I know God called him home, and he's not here in the flesh anymore, but I have him right here on my chest. So whenever anybody talks to me, they'll see him.
What are your favorite memories of your father?
Just him being my coach in general, all the life lessons he taught me. My father was more so like my best friend. I didn't really look at it like a father-son relationship. So just out in the backyard, barbecues, shooting basketball, playing horse with him, pickup games, and all the life lessons, man. I was blessed to have 22 years of a great father figure in my life.
That's wonderful. Okay, we'll open it up to questions. We'll start over here on the left-hand side.
Dan Peck, ESPN 106.7 in Auburn. What can you say about playing for Coach Pittman? And it seems like as a guy on the line of scrimmage, you might be his kind of guy.
Coach Pittman, man, he's a great guy, man. Before a coach, I've known Coach Pittman since the 8th grade. He was recruiting me at Georgia, and when he got to Arkansas, I told him, I was like, Coach, I can see myself playing there because I didn't want to stay here. I wanted to go out and experience life on my own, and Coach Pittman, he blessed me with the opportunity to be a Razorback. So I'm forever grateful for him, and he's a hard-nosed coach, man, but he's gonna love on you the same amount he gets on you. So Coach Pittman is a great guy.
Go on the right side in the back row.
Now going into your 4th season at Arkansas, how do you prepare for games in the tunnel before you take the field?
Man, my main thing is, first of all, give all the glory and honor to Jesus Christ. Make sure I talk to him, pray, just remember my notes, my plays, and just take it one play at a time and one game at a time. I just prepare for every single game as if it was the game for last week. It really doesn't matter who the opponent is or anything. Just take it one play at a time.
Go back on the left-hand side.
What can you say about the way Talon won over the team in the locker room last year, and what's different now that he's in his 2nd year with the team?
Talon, man, he's just a great God-fearing man. Even better person rather than player. We follow Talon however he wants to lead. We believe whatever Talon says, and he's more of a doer than a talker. Talon has become more vocal than he was last year, and his play just really talks for himself. And I'm excited to see what he can do year 2 under Bobby Petrino.
Go to the right-hand side here.
Last season, you started all 13 games and registered a career-high 47 tackles. Mm-hmm. What have you done during the offseason to almost replicate or beat that success that you had?
So last season, I mainly did all that with like a little arm. I had an arm injury. I'm coming off of surgery, but I'm healthy, I'm cleared, I'm ready, I'm eager, and I'm hungry to go. Man, really, I'm just preparing as if I did last year, I know this is my last year, and I got to give it my all, and it's a little more motivation now with my father, so there's really not much to be said other than I'm doing this for him, and I'm excited, man, and I'm ready. I'm getting goosebumps talking to you about it now.
Left-hand side.
You mentioned Coach Pittman being a hard-nosed guy. Would you describe Talon the same way? And what does it mean as a line of scrimmage player to see your quarterback mix it up and make some physical hits himself?
Man, Talon is an outgoing guy. Talon has his spurts, of where he can get on guys and get on his offensive line and get on players. But more so, Talon be chilling, to be honest, man. He stays to himself, and he's just an all-around good, cool, calm, and collective guy. And if you get on his bad side, that's one thing else now. But Talon he's a great player, a great person.
Right side in the back.
Arkansas is projected to have the 4th hardest schedule in the entire country. And how are your fellow teammates, coaches, how are they preparing for what was a difficult schedule last year and now having many of those games flipped to road games? How are y'all preparing for that?
Man, this is my 5th year, and I can't say throughout all my time of being in Arkansas, we had to be like top 5 of having the toughest schedules. So, man, to be honest, and it's a little motivation too at the same time, but we just practice, and practice. You know, just we try to make our practices hard so the game can be easy, and we just take every game at a time. Whether we're playing the number one team or a non ranked team, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna take it and use it how we do.
Left side.
Cam, you're up there representing the front seven. What can you say about the rest of the guys in that unit and anybody that maybe could break through with the work they've put in?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm excited about our defensive line room this year. We lost key guys last year, Landon Jackson, off to do big things, and Eric Gregory, Kiwi Rose, Anton Junkaj. But we got a lot of guys out the portal that I'm really, pumped about, whether it be Justice Boone, David Oki, Ken Talley, Philip Lee. And we also have a bunch of young, hungry guys that's ready and waited their turn. And I'm excited, man. We have a great coach, Coach Deke Adams. He's very good at developing guys, and he developed me. And we also have a great addition now with Coach Wilson, and also have Coach Hop as well. So it's going to be a great year, man. And, I know we have a lot of naysayers and haters and stuff of that nature, but we're just going to take it one practice at a time, one play at a time.
Right side.
Going back to this year's schedule, is there a specific SEC team or rivalry that you are most looking forward to?
Man, I treat every game like it's the same, I don't really have a personal vendetta with anybody. I'm just excited to just lace my cleats up every week for 12 weeks straight and play whoever steps in front of us, man.
Left side.
What can you say about Travis's energy? Coach Jackson. I mean, it's Travis Williams. I mean, he's a former Auburn player.
Yeah.
And first of all, his energy and how that plays with the rest of the defense, and is the Auburn game more significant because he had a great career there?
Whenever we do play Auburn, this is Coach's third year. He's telling it to us. Y'all don't take any different approach than what we do for the last week's game. This is just another game as well, and we don't more so look at it as, of course, us as the players, being that it's Travis Williams' home team, we want to have a little more edge to it, but he tells us constantly, hey, this is just another game. We're going to prepare for it like any other person, man, and playing behind Coach Travis Williams, I love it, man. It's amazing. He's a family man. Our whole defensive staff are just family guys, man. And the way that we approach every game, just behind Coach Travis Williams, it's just with passion. With him, his pregame speeches, man, they have you ready to run through a brick wall, man. And at the same time, he can be serious and come back with a nice, cool little rap, man. So, yeah, Travis Williams, he's a one-of-a-kind guy, man, and I love him, and I'm glad he's my defensive coordinator.
You have obviously had teammates growing up, but you said you always wanted to leave the state and go see somewhere else. Did you have many teammates like that as kids that wanted to do the same thing, or were you different?
Man, most likely not. All my teammates, they wanted to go to UGA or stay in the city. I've been here all my life. I wanted to go out and experience things of my own and meet different people and be in different situations, be in uncomfortable situations, because that's going to help me achieve my goals in life, after football, and better become a man. So that was my whole purpose and my main focus of going 10 hours away, from my home city. And that's what I feel like I did. God has a plan for everything, and I feel like that was his plan for me to go 10 hours away.
So if you were drafted by an NFL team way away from here, you'd have no problem with that either?
I mean, it's going to be an adjustment at first, just like anything, but I'm pretty sure, I'll get once I get my feet under me, we're just going to keep our hair down and just keep working wherever it's at, God willing, if I do make it to the NFL.
We'll go back here on the left-hand side. Nothing? Any particular rival stadium you like to play in?
Stadiums I like playing in. So LSU, I know we play in Baton Rouge this season. I'm excited, man. Their fans are always, wow, man. It's always loud there. I'm excited to play there, man. Never played in Austin, Texas, against the Longhorns. That's a rivalry game for the state of Arkansas. I'm excited to play there. Never played at Neyland Stadium. I'm excited to play there as well, man. I'm excited for this whole season. This is my last season, and I want to leave my mark, being a vocal leader and being a dominant football player,
We have two more questions, one here and then one in the back.
How would you describe your team's culture this year and how it may affect the outcome of the season?
I can say with this being my 5th year, that this is the closest that the team has ever been. You know, it's just the accountability is different. You know, we hold ourselves to a higher standard, and I feel like we all got the same goal, and we just want to win. Like, we're not thinking ahead to postseason. We're not thinking about, you know, self-accolades. We're all just trying to win and make each other better. And when fall camps start, you know, it's going to be a really competitive and physical fall camp, and I'm excited for it.
Final question in the back.
What has been your most memorable moment and experience that you've had with your teammates at your time at Arkansas so far?
Probably, I'm a big chef, man. I love cooking. You know, I got that from my dad. I got my own business, if y'all ain't heard of it, man. Balls Barbecue, you know what I'm saying? Hey, do your research if you haven't, because it's gonna be jumping pretty soon now. But I specialize in ribs, chicken, all that, man. My girlfriend, she do the sides with the baked beans, mac and cheese. You know, shout out to Cassidy. But that's probably one of my biggest experiences, and just having my teammates over and selling plates, you know, to my teammates and people in Fayetteville in general. Just doing that, man. I'm so grateful to be a Hog, man. You know, God has blessed me to be there for 5 years, to meet so many people and have an impact in so many people's lives, man. And I'm just being at Arkansas in general, man. It's just a blessing, and I'm overall grateful for my experience to be a Hog.
You're going to keep your business in Arkansas when you're done?
Probably, I don't know. Arkansas, is a lot of barbecue spots there. I mean, I'm not worried about competition, but I just gotta, you know, be smart about where my business is at. But wherever I am, you know, Balls Barbecue, that's where it'll go. I talked to Coach Pittman about going in business with me. He reminded me again about how he wanted to invest in it. So I'm gonna hold him to it now. So if anybody in this room, remember, if you see Balls Barbecue, Sam Pittman, he helped me. So there you go.
Try to get on True South. That'll help.
Man, I really love Barbecue Pitmaster. That's my show.